Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. On the run, it's Martin. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Martin. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And now the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. It's a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Martin. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. It's a toss play to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
That's reeled in. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback still with the football. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Defense is coming after him. They'll try a pass here, and it falls incomplete.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
There's the handoff. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Powering through a tackle. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Touchdown, Georgia. They draw first blood in this national title game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Offense retakes the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? With the catch, it's Williams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That's caught. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Gonna run it. It's Martin. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wrapped down the middle. It's Hayes. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 34. Back to throw again. This time a completion. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Martin. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. They'll run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Picks up the first, looking for more. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's...
And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, it's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking for his back. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. Makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Trying to find some room. It's Martin. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
3rd third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Like the final play of the half coming up. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Pitches to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. The catch made across the middle by the running back. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, to put them on top now. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Nice grab. It's pinned. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
With the catch, it's Williams. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, You throw the offense out.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Heck of a ride for a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Receivers are bunched together. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
second down, looking to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Penn State. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Is that a championship-winning play? A defensive score to take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Could we potentially be looking at the MVP of the national championship game after that play? Big-time stop by this defense, but more importantly, taking matters into their own hands and putting 6 on the board themselves. Interesting now to see how this game will finish.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it second and short. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Good enough for the first down to get 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, put the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Williams. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's St. Clair. On the move now. Touchdown, Dogs. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's a short completion at the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's running out of time here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll swat the ball now at the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal. Caught behind the line. It's pinned. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Georgia. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
You talk about a big stage and big-time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did to be able to give them this three-point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Stop after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The quarterback here makes a very good decision. It's a bit risky. You get inside the 10-yard line just throwing the football. This is a critical time in the national championship. Love to see them be able to punch this in and get a touchdown.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
BHC is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? To throw, it's St. Clair. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.